Cue music.
There you go. Bring the music up to 20
Streaming live on witradio.org from High Tech High School in North Bergen, NJ. It's the M&M Show. I'm your announcer, Noelia, and now your host, Maria Sanchez.
Good morning. I'm your host, Maria Sanchez, and with me today are Noelia Torres and Maria Rouse. Behind the glass are Juan, Chris, and Ahmed. Today's topics are the Oscars of the 87th Academy Awards held in the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California.
Okay, so Oscars were last night, and for Best Picture, Birdman won. And Birdman was actually mostly shot in one continuous shot, and it was actually filmed in New York during the spring of 2013.
I think it's pretty good that, I think it's really, amazing that they could do it such a continuous shot because the actors didn't mess up, and they couldn't mess up because they had to keep going.
And they wouldn't cut it off into little sections like most movies are.
Yeah.
And then the next nomination was actor in a leading role, which was actually Eddie Raymond in The Theory of Everything. And The Theory of Everything was actually is an actual story about Stephen Hawking, who has ALS. And Eddie Raymond won because his work as portraying ALS was almost spot on, and it was amazing.
And he also portrayed the life and love story of him and his wife really well. So that's.
And he also resembles Stephen Hawking in the movie. He does a really good job at portraying him.
Do you think the performance could have been any better?
I think it was
about
perfect.
the movie?
I think it was perfect. Just how it was spot on.
I mean, every movie can always be better than it actually is, but the way all the characters portrayed every scene and the roles that they had to do, they invested themselves in their roles and were actually the characters.
Perfectly said, Victoria.
Next one was actress in a leading role, which was won by Julianne Moore and Still Alice. And her portrayal of the character actually boosted someone's psyche. It was said in her reviews that there was this girl whose mother had Alzheimer's, and she commented on her performance that she helped her boost her confidence and helped her get through what her mother was having with ALS.
And she successfully showed the struggle, confusion, anger, and pain that comes from Alzheimer's. So she portrayed that role really, really well.
Do you think the movie was inspirational to people who actually have Alzheimer's?
Yes, I actually think that it's really inspirational because it shows you how you can overcome it and how the unity of family is really important when it comes to that.
And the next nomination was animated feature film, which was won by Big Hero 6. And the movie Big Hero 6 was actually inspired by the Marvel Comics superhero team.
Hero 6.
Big Hero 6
Big
was an
Hero 6.
amazing movie. I watched it, and people thought it would be terrible, but it turned out to be amazing.
It was.
It was really good, but there were a few reviews who said that it was just an exact copy of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
What? Big Hero 6 is futuristic, and How to Train Your Dragon is medieval and boring. I completely disagree.
Well, people have their own opinions, But, in my opinion, compared to the other nominees, the Lego movie, Big Hero 6 is, better.
Much better.
Yeah.
The Lego movie was complete trash.
Wow, okay then.
Did I mention trash?
I mean, also Big Hero 6, the soundtrack for the movie was a lot better than the Legos movies. For Big Hero 6, the soundtrack made sense with the movie, what was happening. And then the Lego movie was just really, they were just trying to get, it seemed like they were just trying to get upbeat sounds and not actually trying to make sure that everything, went with each other.
Yeah.
Big
Like-
Hero 6 actually gathered enough money to make a second movie.
The second movie.
That's
Yeah, it's coming out.
When?
that's really
Yay.
cool.
Oh.
Nice job.
Also, a little spoiler, at the end of the credits of the movie, Marvel creator I forgot his name, Stanley something, is actually in the movie.
Oh, it's a fun
I mean, it is portrayed, but it was inspired by the Marvel Comics superhero team, which is why it's Big Hero 6, because there was 6 superheroes
Yeah.
in the Marvel Comics.
And like how you said the soundtrack kind of fits into the movie, and like in the Lego movie the soundtrack didn't really fit, like the song, everything is awesome. Like how does that go into
I think with the
a
storyline.
song about like a movie about Legos?
Yeah, because in Big Hero 6, the main song was Immortals by Fall Out Boy. Amazing song, by the way. And it made sense with it because they were portraying superheroes. They were, as Hero was making the superhero costumes for everyone, they played the song Immortals. And the lyrics for the song Immortals goes with what they were doing because they're trying to be superheroes. Yeah.
Do you think Big Hero 6 actually fit its place compared to all the other phenomenal movies?
I mean, animation-wise, with Disney movies, at least for me, was one of my favorite movies. But I think every single Disney movie has their own storyline, and the way it goes, they all try to send different messages to each person. So in its own way, it was really good. And then, I mean, you can't really compare it with other Disney movies that are animated because there's the princesses, there's the Big Hero 6, which is action, and it just all sends different message, and it goes for different audiences. Like, if you try to compare Big Hero 6 with Frozen, you can't really compare it because Frozen is about a princess and about a kingdom and how family is really important. And Big Hero 6 it's going into action, and it's trying to portray how revenge isn't good. And
I
So-
think Big Hero 6 was a great movie for like the whole family because like Frozen can be more for like girls and everything rather than guys. Boys
Yeah.
wouldn't want to watch that, so Big Hero 6 is like a really good movie that could just go along with the whole family.
Yeah.
Well, they were made by the same creators, and they both were very well made success.
Yep. Well, thank you for watching, and thanks to our panel, Maria Rouse and Noelia Torres. I'm Maria Sanchez, and this is the M&M Show on WHITradio.org.